Hello everyone, welcome to challenge number 2 in the 5x5 Infographic challenge. Today's challenge, we are going to visualize a concept or an idea. So again, we're part of the Hawaiian Tourism Board. This time we're part of the Human Resources Department, and we have to give a presentation, a slideshow to our team members to train them on what the Aloha Spirit is all about. Now, as all of you know, aloha means a lot of things. It's a combination of like kindness, harmony and balance, positive energy, humility, and patience. Usually things like these are presented in bullet points. We're gonna change these bullet points into an exciting visual, all right? Okay, before we jump into the tool, we need to do some sketches, right? It's a lot easier to sketch on paper than it is to sketch on the tool. So I did a couple of sketches and to sort of visualize this concept of Aloha Spirit. And I think I'm gonna go with the one with the circles here. That's the one on the right here that kind of looks like a Venn diagram. All right, so let's jump into Venngage and go to the templates page, and we're gonna create an infographic from a blank canvas. Because we've already sketched out our idea, we can go straight ahead and just sort of build it. And it's pretty simple. We can build it from a blank canvas. All right, the first thing we need is a circle. So we're going to go into icons and into shapes and symbols, and then we're going to drag or click on the circle. So we need a big circle in the middle for aloha, and we need some smaller circles. So I'm just going to copy. Like I don't need to actually create. And I'm going to make these circles a little bit smaller, maybe like that. And I'm going to change the color so we actually see what's going on. And I'm going to make it transparent. So I'm changing the opacity here, as you can see, and that makes it transparent. So I've got a smaller one here. That looks good. And I'm going to make several other copies of this. I'm also going to change the color as we go along. And then there you go. Do a copy of this. Same thing. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to copy another one. So we need 5 in total. I'm going to do maybe make this blue or purple. And make one more. As you can see, it's not really even, so I'm going to just even it out by moving things around a little bit. Okay, so we're going to change the color of this as well real quick to like a turquoise. Looks good. All right, so we've got the basic form here. Now we need to add text. Right, so how do we do that? We go into text. We're going to click on title because I need a big one. I'm going to put it right in the middle. You can see the green lines are your guides to tell you where they are. I'm going to align this in the center, and I'm just going to type in, type in aloha. Actually, I'll just do spirit. Yeah, and I'm going to make it smaller and just sort of drag something in the middle like this. And I'm going to do the rest. So I'm going to use subtitles for the rest because they're a little bit smaller. So I'm going to resize the text a little bit and put them on the sides like this and type in the rest of the text. So we had a couple, right? It's kindness. Oops, got the wrong one. So another thing you can do is if your shape is good and you don't want to accidentally move it, you can lock it. So up here you can see the lock panel, so I can lock all these shapes as well. So if I lock them, they're not going anywhere. You can see it's red. They become red when you lock them. That means I will not accidentally move them anymore. Okay, so which is great, which is what I want, kindness. So I'm going to do the same thing for all the rest of the other bubbles, right? So we had a few of these. We have harmony. I can't spell today. That is not how you spell harmony. I've got patience. Humility. And one more. Okay, the last step I want you to do is to add icons for each of these. So for example, harmony, think of an icon that would go with this. For example, there's a yin and yang icon that goes well, so you can put this up here. You may have to move the text down a little bit and maybe change the color. So think of an icon for each of these words and then add them in here and you're done. So same thing, publish, share the link with me and reply to my email with the link. Thank you very much and see you in the next challenge.